Hey friends, it's Cynthia with Knits by Scent. This is a Tour de Fleece video, and this is day number 6, I think. I don't even know. I think maybe it's 7. I'm sorry. Well, it's gotta be 7 because it started on a Saturday. Anyway, so I was playing Spindle Chicken with Ply My Yarn, and I should have taken a picture before I took it off. But it was quite a bit on this spindle. It was down to here. So this is pretty long. This is about maybe 10 to 12 inches, the shaft. And I had like that much finger room to, twist it back on. It was pretty full, almost completely to the brim of the bobbin. So there was a lot on there. As a matter of fact, I got it onto my Ashford. Let's see if I can bring this down so you can see. Okay, this is my big bobbin. This is on my super flyer. It's quite a bit on there. So I was playing Spindle Chicken, and I'm like, I'm gonna lose because I still have quite a bit to go on these 6-ounce bobbins. I still got a lot. That might give you a better idea, like what's left on there. So anyway, so how did I get it off my spindle and onto the bobbin? And why did I start this way to begin with? Well, let me answer the second question first. So I haven't used my spinning wheel in a while. And I've been spinning lately, but it's been all like with my support spindles because oddly enough, I prefer them. I didn't think I ever would, that's why I say that. But, sorry. When I started to, pay attention to what I'm doing, to ply, my flyer kept coming loose off of the stick. I don't know what it's called. Well, you can change your flyer. So this is the one for the regular size. So the thing that this sets into this is an Ashford Kiwi. It kept like rocking. I'm like, what is wrong with this spindle, with this spinning wheel? And my barrel nut had come out of the hole to keep it fastened in, and I didn't realize it. So I'm like, oh dang it. So then I was like, well, let me try this spindle and see if I can get it all on there. And I got majority on there. So but I was like, yeah, this is getting harder to. It was still spinning fine, but I was clearly running out of room. But then I thought about it. So yesterday, I worked, and I worked today too. I was like, I couldn't even really think a whole lot about where could the barrel be. I was going to try to order another one and all of that. And then I thought, I was like, it's got to be in this room somewhere because I haven't used my spinning wheel outside of this room since the day I got it. It's always been in here. So underneath one of my shelves, that's actually behind this camera, there's like a little bit of space between the bottom of the shelf, the bottom shelf, and the floor. And I just stuck my hand in there, and sure enough, there it is. So it fell out at some point. So needless to say, I found it. I was happy. So now, to answer the other question is, how did I get it off the spindle and onto the bobbin? Because clearly I wasn't done. So what I did was I took I was watching a Tour de Fleece video of somebody, I'm not even sure who it was, just somebody, and she took a clothespin to, like if she takes a break, she says she just puts a clothespin on it. Now I had ordered this cute little smiley face thing where you can slide your work in progress on your spinning wheel into place for playing or whatever, just to hold its space. Well, I didn't have that with me when at the time at work. So, and I totally didn't even think about that. So when she said she used a clothespin to clamp her work to keep it from spinning or unraveling or moving up to, to release some of this spin, I was like, oh, okay, so let me try that. So I took a clothespin that happened to be on my desk, and I clamped where I stopped plying, and then I put that in my hand, and so basically wrapped with the bobbins on the table. I'm standing up. They're on the table, a little behind me, out of the way, and I just rolled the spindle around my arm a few times, and then I set it in a yarn bowl so it can just roll around the bowl. And then I got it off that way. And then I already had the leader on the bobbin. Well, first of all, I took the barrel nut, got it in place with the screw pretty much in place. It's not quite down all the way, but it's holding it in place, the flyer in place. And then I already had the leader on the bobbin from a previous project. I just untwisted it and everything. And then I just basically connected, I didn't like let the already plied yarn ply again. It was just enough to like just catch it and get it on there. So for the most part, I just basically didn't twist anymore. I just pedaled enough so that it would just get it onto the bobbin without really doing anything. Just kind of flying through the orifice and through the rings onto the bobbin. I'm gonna smear my makeup all over my face, but that's okay. So now I'm back to plying and getting it onto the bobbin, and I probably should start using my wheel a little bit more. I just put some oil on it because I didn't do all the things all the people were saying to do before you start Tour de Fleece. Nope, no, Cynthia did not do that. My husband might come up, or my dog. So I just put some oil on it because it was a little squeaky, and just getting used to. Oh, it's still a little squeaky. When I first started, I didn't like how it was plying. I gotta get used to, dang it. And then it broke. So, I don't know how much of this I'm gonna do on camera, but I plan to hopefully finish this tonight. I need to finish this tonight. We'll see what happens. And I gotta get my groove back. I will tell you that spinning or plying on this spindle, this was a great little $40 investment. Yes, I really like it. I actually like how it was easier to ply with this than it is on this wheel right now. Oh well. So that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. For my Tour de Fleece update, and when I'm done, I'll take a picture of the bobbin. And I'll probably get it on the knitting knotter tomorrow. Knitting knotty, probably tomorrow. I doubt if I'll do that tonight. And I'll use a long one because this is quite a bit of yarn here. So, but it's so pretty. It almost looks like ice cream. All right, thanks for tuning in. Now I gotta get my tension back to where it was not over twisting or snatching it out of my hand. So yeah, but we'll get it done. Or worst case scenario, I'll finish plying on my spindle and get it on the bobbin so I can get it on the knitting knotty. That's where I'm at right then with this right now. So all right, till the next time, y'all. Probably tomorrow. Bye.